Hi guys, it's Nina from VR Focus. Today I'm going to be making a little video about design flaws that I have encountered on the show floor, demoing or trying things out. Now this could be virtual reality, haptics, out-of-home entertainment, you name it, sort of things that I've encountered that has really stood out. That's a bit strange, that's a bit weird, I'm really surprised about that, or why hasn't someone done something about this before? Number one, the nose. So this might seem like, why is the nose important at all? But I have a very, very small little Asian nose. I don't really have a bridge. So when I put on a headset, the whole idea for virtual reality is that you're truly immersed, you don't see anything else, but when I put on a headset, I can see the floor. I can see my legs, and it really takes you out of the immersion. So whenever I was demoing any experience on the Oculus Rift, I could just kind of lean my head back and kind of see what was going on under the slit. The only two headsets where I don't 100% really have this problem with is the PlayStation VR and the Vive Pro, because they have this foam bit here that really covers up, no matter I suppose how big or how small your nose is, it covers up all of that light, so no light comes in. I have an Asian nose and I cannot see the floor. It's great. Number two, long fingernails. So the reason why I'm bringing up long fingernails is because when it comes to haptics, putting things on your hands and your fingers, it's quite difficult. I understand that you have to custom make it so that you can feel different things, but I tried out something at CES and you had to put on magnetic clips on to your fingers, and the first thing that he pointed out was, you've got long fingernails, this is going to be a problem, it might not work. Now I know that in general most people working in engineering that maybe are building cars or other types of manual putting things together, I think most likely, as far as I'm concerned, I think those people might not have long fingernails because it's quite a manual job. But when you're making something with haptic feedback, and it's not just for simulation and training, and it's just for haptic feedback, the ability to feel things, then I think you should take long fingernails into account.
Your one that is not good for your friends.
Yeah.
That is kind of a problem if you look about.
Long fingers, small fingers.
Long fingers, small fingers.
Fingernails.
That's our pitfall. Fingernails.
Long fingernails don't work with.
We decided not to support long fingernails. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
I'm pretty sure that the majority of VR engineer people are actually men.
Probably. No, I don't want to say that. That's sexist. We are for pairing opportunities. But it's true that at least they have short fingernails.
The guy from the company did say that two girls were so excited about the prospect of trying out his product that they cut off their fingernails. I didn't have a lot of time, I didn't do that, but when you are making anything having to do with haptic feedbacks, gloves and fingers, I know that all fingers are they're different. They're like, they could be chubby, they could be small, they could be long and thin, or they might have long fingernails. It would be nice not to be thinking about this, but maybe for the future, if you're a developer, you're developing something for haptics, just bear in mind that people do have long fingernails. Number three, being different sizes when you're trying out-of-home entertainment. I'm not sure if I can show you, but I think overall, like, I'm not like massive, I'm not huge, but when you're trying out-of-home entertainment, when we come to out-of-home entertainment, or the topic of out-of-home entertainment, these are virtual reality experiences that you can try that aren't at home. So you don't have an HTC Vive or a PC that's like attached and tethered to a laptop or a computer, but instead you are physically carrying the computer and laptop on your back. Most of the time what you're asked to do is you're asked to take off your jacket, you're put on some type of laptop PC on your back, and you strap it like here, and you strap it here, and you're in a physical space untethered. Like, the laptop is obviously still attached and tethered to your VR headset, but otherwise it's not like, oh, you can't move in a certain space because you're attached to a computer and the computer's gonna fall. What I do realize is that, you know, sometimes it's a bit difficult to put on these suits, because if you're really skinny or if you're really large, like this is actually an issue. We tried the OptiTrack, the Arizona Sunshine OptiTrack out-of-home entertainment experience, and they just couldn't seem to fit it around me because I was too small. So the laptop kept falling down because it was too heavy and it wasn't strapped on properly. So, you know, that's kind of not the best or greatest experience because the equipment doesn't physically fit me. And then we had my colleague who is larger than myself, and for him they then had problems because, you know, they couldn't 100% seem to fit it around him as well. So there's two extremes that I think as a developer, if you're working in out-of-home entertainment or potentially want to try it out, just bear in mind different sizes of people, because I think that really affects your experience. There are experiences as well where I've been too short. Like, I've had to throw a ball into a pit. This was like a Swedish game, and I couldn't do it. I was too short. I had to physically jump, and I was still too short. I guess it's because like Swedish people are all extremely tall or something like that, but I couldn't see what I was doing, and I was, through the whole experience, which is about, you know, like 10 to 15 minutes guided experience of the game, you know, I was there for a good extra, I would say 3 to 5 minutes, just trying to figure out how to throw the ball. No one could help me because I was just too short. So that's just something else to bear in mind when you're creating a game. Just keep in mind different sizes and different heights. Number 4, eyes. The future really is eye tracking. I tried at Qualcomm, I tried Toby's eye tracking. I also tried Toby's eye tracking as well. And I'm not sure whether it has to do with my eyes or if it's just certain ethnicities that it might be quite difficult to do eye tracking with. But I did notice that it wasn't 100%.
You know what? I think because I'm Asian, it might have some problems. I keep thinking it has my eyes closed.
And my colleague, he complained that, you know, before he had really long eyelashes, and that also would affect the sensors as well when you were to open or close your eyes. These are, I think, really interesting things that people don't really think about when they're designing virtual reality, like physical aspects. Your nails, your height, weight, size, your eyes, your ethnicity, all of these different things affect a person's personal experience of trying out virtual reality. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any comments or if you want to add anything to other virtual reality experiences where you've had strange experiences or you didn't quite like that, please add that in the comment section below. I'd like to do a follow-up video about, you know, different strange experiences that people have had and found quite surprising. If you're a developer, it'd be great to have your feedback as well. So add them to the comment section below or ask us on Twitter @VRFocus, and I will see you in the next video.